Landry Shamet may look like the blind baby from NBC's hit show This Is Us, but he's a killer on the basketball court, on both ends. He kills teams offensively, coming off screens and hitting threes on the move, much in the vein of Reggie Miller and JJ Redick, and he kills his own team on the defensive end by being undersized and really not having a lot of experience as a 22-year-old. Now, I don't mean to pick on Shamet's deficiencies as a defender, but they exist, and they also exist for another key member of the Clippers, Sweet Lou Williams. Lou Williams is a phenomenal talent both in the dating world and on the offensive end of the basketball court, but teams regularly hunt him in the pick and roll action and isolation situations because he is a markedly worse defender than his teammates. We've seen teams be even more deliberate about embarrassing poor one-on-one defenders in the playoffs, like when Quinn Snyder hunted out Carmelo Anthony to put the OKC squad to bed in 2018. So this doesn't exactly bode well come playoff time for a team who relies on one of these defensive duds even more offensively. It's less apparent in the regular season, but a great example is when the Clippers battled it out in double OT against the Celtics and their fantastic coach in Brad Stevens. It's really funny because Lou Will and Landry Shamet were absolutely murdering the Celtics on the offensive end and then subsequently murdering their own team on the other side. Lou Will was making everything from hook shots to floaters and even putting back his own shots and drawing fouls. And Shamet was red hot all game and didn't stop when he sent the game into double overtime on this clutch three. But you can see the fear that the Clippers had whenever these guys were on an island against Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, or even Marcus Smart. Check out Sam Cassell's body language here, as he is clearly not confident in his player's defensive stance. I think this may be an appropriate time to share with you my drawing of Sam Cassell when I was a kid. Sam Cassell was a great post-up player in his day, and so is Marcus Smart today. When Smart had Lou Will in the post, Montrezl Harrell was so concerned about helping that he was out of position to switch onto Jason Tatum, who was receiving a flare screen. This meant that Shamet had to help on the perimeter shot, and a simple pass fake earned Tatum a wide open three. This one requires less analysis, but is a little more fun. Check out Kemba Walker straight up breaking Shamet's ankles. And watch Tatum's body language as he waves off the screen to eat Landry Shamet off the dribble. Now, I understand that not everyone can be a good defensive player, but it's also an effort problem. As you can see, Lou will not even attempt to box out Hayward here in transition. And I know what you're already saying, that Kawhi is a transcendental talent that can overcome these problems when they really matter. And I agree that Kawhi is incredible, but it's clear with Toronto being the number 2 seed in the East without him, and the Spurs being the Spurs, frankly, that his previous championship teams had stronger supporting casts. If you really want to go into the deep end and compare Kawhi to Jordan, Jordan still had a fantastic defensive point guard in Ron Harper, and he didn't have a degenerative quad disease like Kawhi. This all leads me to believe that the Clippers are not the contender that the media wants you to think they are. But I'm guessing a lot of you disagree, so feel free to hit that thumbs down button if you do, and come at me in the comments.